Thank you. Very little locked in at this point, Brent, but sometimes it feels like the best teams are just waiting for the playoffs to begin.
Well, there's always this idea about building up for the playoffs, and I think over the past 5 or 6 seasons, most of the talk that we have is about those teams being as healthy as they possibly can be. And I think that's the time in the season we're at now, Kevin. Make sure that everybody is 100% ready to go, not just mentally, but physically.
And the coaches got to keep their focus, right? I mean, that's tough to do.
The coaches do, but the good ones start that process maybe in the last 15 games of the season to try to ramp things up.
그 웨스트브룩은 약간 0점이 오락가락해가지고.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston. Tatum and Hayward
가운데 딱 들어가고 있었는데.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Big Daddy in at the center position. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Big Daddy, and Johnson with the block, and he's able to get it back.
아슬아슬했다.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And Boston with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
어시까지 땡겨주는.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. The shot goes in, first of the night. Westbrook against Irving. It's Westbrook with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
호조지가 아주 조용해.
George against Tatum. 13 feet away. And again it's Oklahoma City.
수능 내일 수능인데 아직까지 보고 있어? 공부 안 해? 그냥 이 경기 영상이 수능에 도움이 될 수도 있어.
Terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Tatum kicks to Hayward. Back to Tatum. Irving for 3. A rebound by Johnson. And so George will bring it up for Oklahoma City, trailing by 2. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. Down low.
나이스. 우승도 관성의 법칙 작용 반작용.
When you look back at that 2012 finals, the Thunder lost in 5 games to the Heat. And you looked at that young talent, Durant, Westbrook, Harden, now all MVP award winners, along with Serge Ibaka, a young, talented, energetic Serge Ibaka.
야, 저 테이핑이 하얀 색깔 좀 애라지 않나?
Ruled the West for a very long time.
자리 선점의 중요성, 뭐 그런 것들.
Well, the OKC agreed on the contract. James Harden did not, and that's sort
네, 어차피 이게 맞게임이야. 오늘의 맞게임.
The salary cap jumping up in subsequent seasons, they just had bad timing in terms of the frugality of what they offered up to James Harden. It's a decision that we talk about a lot. It's revisionist history, but you know, at the time it was the move that OKC made, and I can't really argue with it.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
It looked like the D knew it was coming, almost inviting Schroeder to take it.
고삼 맞네 지금 안 자고. 야,
Tatum. Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Under trailing by 4. Left side George to the inside.
아이고, 괜히 블락 떴다. 그냥 내비둘 걸.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Outside Tatum. Here's Big Daddy. Patterson defending. Here's Brown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's where Brown
득점
is
3리바이 러시.
a muscular beast who loves
보지 않아.
finishing
내가 초반에 경기를 잘 풀어야 돼.
Grant kicks it over to Schroeder.
폴 조지 아직 무득인가?
And they will get the
잘 넣는다. 가만히 내비두니까. 저거 씨.
so close to getting
6 to shoot.
에바였나 이건?
But still, they lead the game.
Doesn't go that time.
His touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter. He's missing a ton of shots.
머릿속에는 노비키치 페이더웨이를 생각했는데.
Stevenson passes to Schroeder. And it's all evened up.
슈레더가 저거 멀티는 안 하고 있어요.
a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Rozier kicks to Horford. A minute 42 left to play in the
자리를
first
잘못
quarter.
잡고 있어 지금 자꾸.
Always going up for the alley-oop.
자리를 너무 잘못 잡고 있어.
And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
22대 24. 존슨.
Here is Hayward. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Smart passes to Big Daddy.
Okay.
High to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And Stevenson is out there with Paul George. And it's Johnson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
이쪽 라인에서 쏘면 다 들어가네 여기.
Paul George in the mid-range area, just dominating that possession.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the 76ers was a revelation. He ended up with 22 points and was his usual.
센터가 너무 약하니까 오클라호마가 포스터를 좀 적극적으로 해야겠어요. 특히 애들 이제 우리 선발 애들 빠질 때.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great
아직도 안
players
고쳤네
are
이거
never
보고.
satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
To the middle. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
센터가 약하다는 건 진짜 최악이다 그죠 팀에서.
Here is Stevenson. George looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances. And that playoff PG moniker that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career somewhere else.
Irving passes to Big Daddy.
빠지는 게 낫다 이거. 길 터주는 게 나아.
Defended by George. Yep, it counts.
좁은데 스크린
And the
썼다가
Celtics lead by 1.
And his ability to
안 좋아.
knock down shots from the mid-range. I mean, he just seems to roll that ball so easily off his fingertips. It looks like it's going in every time.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
꼬부기.
Just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Patterson, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Pass to Big Daddy.
이거 왜 나 중 안 뜨냐?
Pass to Patterson. Kicks to Westbrook. Misses the 3. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Irving passes to Big Daddy. The Celtics working the ball around now. Irving dishes to Smart. Passes to Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. 8 feet away. The jump hook. Rebound by Johnson. Oklahoma City trailer.
페이드웨이 할 거 그냥.
Outside Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 9.
저거 뭐야?
That's a Westbrook
세레모니야?
mindset right there. I'm going through you, and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a Game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off of Game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the Game 7, which we eventually won at home for our title in 2005. I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
어릴 때 농구나 좀 배워놓을 걸. 게임으로 농구를 배워가지고.
And the pass to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Westbrook. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy.
아우 덩크 각이었는데 두 번째 끼고 4파울이야 벌써. 골밑을 굉장히 많이 하니까 파울 리더도 좋네. 이건 좀 피지컬이 좀 차이가 나니까 가능한 건데. 아우 두 개 다 튕겼다.
Boston also with the sub. Brown's checked in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Grant. The shot's good.
주말에 모여서 하는데 아저씨들이 많아요. 농구 아저씨들도 많이 하나?
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit,
Take over.
the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
나이스.
Nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
59 seconds.
포인트 가드는 테이크오버 들어오면 앵클 걸고 센터는 포스트로 저거 팔꿈치로 밀어버리고.
Over to the wing.
필살기 필살기.
Kicks it over to Schroeder.
20년째 농구하는 아저씨예요. 많이
Westbrook
하는구나.
against Tatum.
학교 운동장에서.
A baseline J. And again it's Oklahoma City.
지금이라 농구요. 배울 시간이 없어. 지금도 잠 4시간 자기들 바쁜데.
Hayward outside.
뿌라져. 나이스 내 떡이다.
Brown outside. Pass to Irving. Down low. Here's Big Daddy. And the
아이고
rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's not the type of opportunity.
방구석에 앉아가지고 게임만 막 이러고 하고 있는데 지금.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Over Brown.
와 웨스트브룩.
Great awareness of the clock.
생각 외로 빡빡하게 돌아가네 경기가.
Finish things on a positive note, and he times that one beautiful.
He was bringing the effort down low.
Yeah, those extra possessions, considering how hard it can be sometimes to find offense, become invaluable.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Smart is out there with Irving, and it's Big Daddy in at the 5 down low.
와.
You need more of this from Patterson. Such a big frame inside. I like to see it when he's swatting it away.
웨스트브룩 막아야지.
3-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. Hayward finds Irving. There's Big Daddy. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Tatum against George. Inside. And Robertson has it in the corner. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart.
Robertson being aggressive that time, so staying away
자유투.
from catch and
자유투
shoot
하나
game
튕기겠지?
and taking it out
제스
of
좋으면
defense.
2개.
First trip to the line for him here.
로버슨이니까.
That free throw.
나이스.
When it comes to veteran players, Brand on a team,
울상이 항상 자유투할
characteristics
때.
make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him.
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams.
나이스.
Kevin, I think one of the most important
기대를 저버리지
aspects
않는
to
거.
think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part
아, 왜
of
어빙 안으로 들어가면 안 되지?
their coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate as
Right.
much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow,
오케이.
everything you told me on my
길막,
list,
길막.
checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. Luwawu is checked in for Oklahoma
1점
City.
차.
And then for Boston. Horford comes in for Gordon Hayward.
완전 저득점 게임인데
Rozier
지금.
subbed in for Marcus Smart. Horford the pass to Big Daddy. Outside Irving.
쉽게 엘리옵 각이 안 나와요 지금.
For the lead. Here's Big Daddy. Second chance shot. Basket is
그렇지,
good,
and
and
one.
they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second
다
chance.
쫓아내고 있어 지금. 센터랑
And
파포
Stevenson's checked in
들어오면은
for Johnson.
파울 매겨가지고
Change for
쫓아내고
the
있어.
Celtics. Carl's checked in. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Big Daddy's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford kicks to Rozier. Inside.
와.
Dishes it to Horford. A second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Terrific work there by Al Horford getting close to the hoop.
벤
Really
리바.
forcing the
공격
defense.
리바 4개 잡았어.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season. One word.
이거 넣으면
solid.
40점,
Aaron
3점 차.
Baines, he's checked. Oklahoma City, they have shot 5 of 8.
3점 차가 5점 차가 됐네요.
And
그래서
really, the form
얘네가
at
2개
the
넣으면 또
line all
3점 차네.
season has been terrific.
똑같네.
79% as a team.
Boston leading by 4. Outside, Smart. Passes to Big Daddy. Here's Brown. And he makes good on the
허세는 그냥 미들
Brown's
던지지.
got 7 now in this quarter.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Here's George. The feed to Johnson. Got a piece
나이스.
of it. And that'll be
예측하고
Oklahoma
있었지.
City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
어울리네 약간 얼굴 그죠? 저거 테이핑도 어울리는데? 유니폼이 너무 단순해서 골라 입는 재미가
And
없네.
so it's Oklahoma City with it. 6-point game.
그렇지.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
When the guy is capable
좋다,
of
좋아.
so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Schroeder. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Boston now. They're on a 9-1 run. And the
와,
double
엄마.
digits on that bucket.
And the advantage they have starting to
파워풀하다.
increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of
트리플
the
아까
third quarter.
어시
They have
한 개로
definitely
실패했어요.
increased their energy level here.
Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Good on the baseline, Jay. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability
결국엔
to
팀이
set up
졌어.
his teammates
어시
is
맞추려다가.
also effective.
Here's Big Daddy. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact.
Foul out.
Flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard
쫓아냈어요.
foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that
테크니컬 주네요.
contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's
대박.
that much contact. The league is really
두 개 넣고 골 달라고 그래서 또 공격 포스트업해서 4점 승부.
And good to see him come through there. He's had a lot of problems at the line tonight.
Hayward on the wing. Three-pointer. Drains the
그렇지.
three-pointer. Hayward's got 7 points.
And you can see the play
학살
calling
중.
this half. Another one from distance.
30점까지만 끌어올리면은 MVP 될 것 같은데.
along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep
지금
doing this until
27점
the
정도?
defense makes an adjustment.
Now Schroeder over Irving. And yep,
Oh.
after rolling around the rim. 16 points for Dennis Schroeder. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Robertson and George fill out the wings. Then there's Grant. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Braxton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every
아,
time.
내 플래시 패스 좋아하는데 어빙.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Schroeder against Irving. It's George on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 13 points for Paul George.
Paul George starting to feel real comfortable right now at the three-point line.
The Big Daddy passes to Hayward. Celtics passing
아유,
around.
아깝다.
Just
아까
over a
어시에
minute
신경
played
쓰면
here
또
in the
게임 안
fourth.
되는데.
Schroeder finds Grant. Pass to Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Grant. Over Hayward.
팅.
That one off the back iron and out.
You can
미들
see how
아직
clued in
장착 안
the
됐어요.
defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
And the pass to Smart. It's stolen by
아,
Schroeder.
스마트.
And here comes the break. Here's George. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
하이.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Kicks it to Irving. Shoots over Schroeder.
들어가지 못한다 안으로. 와.
Under trailing by 9. Here's Stevenson. It's tipped.
나이스. 3블락.
Here's Hayward. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them,
폴 조지
"We are
센터.
giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good."
폴
open
조지가
shots."
센터로 나오다니.
Kevin?
Pass to George. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Celtics
무지간이
will
없나
take
보다,
it the other
센터가.
way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Big Daddy. Hayward up top in the corner. Irving with it. Offline with his 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by
센터
11.
리딩. 어시는 내가 볼 때 힘들 것 같아. 자꾸 신경
Grant
쓰니까
outside.
게임이 안 돼.
Hayward comes with the double team. Here's Stevenson, buried from 15 feet out.
하던 대로
Nice
하고.
pass, great catch, even better finish.
Irving kicks to Smart. Hayward passes to Big Daddy. It's
허허,
rebounded
이게
by
안
Oklahoma
들어가?
City. George has got his 5th rebound in this one.
백덩크 나갈 줄 알았는데.
Schroeder outside. They double him with Irving. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
나에게 오겠군.
And the Thunder with the possession.
어우,
here.
진단 말이야?
Schroeder finds Grant. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And that one is good. 11 points for Gordon Hayward.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
와, 스크린.
No one around. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 10 points in just the second half. The Big Daddy passes to Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
팀 내 모든 선발 선수에게 어시스트 성공.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3.
웨스트브룩 꼬북이 나온다. 이제 3분 남았는데.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Hayward comes with the double team. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
To the paint. A nice shot by Tatum.
3개 남았어요. 3개. 어시
Starting
3개.
to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good
욕심
shots
부려볼까요?
from close range.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Great drive and also great focus offensively.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one.
아,
and he
슈레더
knew he needed
들어갔다.
to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track.
A versatile attack and a change of speed guard. Once Schroeder gets things going, the opposition could be in for a long night.
The Big Daddy passes to Irving, and right away they
네,
match it with
두
a
개.
pointer of their own. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter. Schroeder against Irving, and it's Schroeder missing.
Wonderful defense, staying active around
그냥
the
하나
rim
더 할 수
and then
있겠어?
really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Here's Big Daddy. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Stevens.
꼼수는 안 통해. 한 번 이상 안
He's got
통해.
5 rebounds tonight. And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brown is checked in for Boston. 152.
전에 교체당했었지, 그죠? 또 지금 어시 하고 있었는데 감독이 빼버렸어.
Oklahoma City. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And defensively,
아, 좀 나 좀 기다려주라 얘들아. 얘는 나 트리플 더블 못하게 만드는 것 같아.
Okay with giving up the mid-range
나이스
shot.
블락킹.
In this case, they contested.
Grant surveying the D. Lob pass to George.
하해, 폴 조지 못 봤어.
Pass and dunks it down.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Boston leading by 8. We've got 1:13 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. Accurate with the jump from the elbow.
하나 남았어.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up
아씨,
as a
1분.
solid victory here for the Celtics.
포스트업 더블팀이 좋긴 한데 나 어빙 불 들어왔으니까 삐게임팜 하면 더 주자. 아까도 어빙이 근데 말아먹었거든요.
That's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know,
아,
looking
이게
back at all the
아닌데.
contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Daddy.
He painted a great picture on the offensive end with the ball movement tonight. Really racked up some assists and had some pretty sweet passes to go along with it.
And Oklahoma
화장은
City
안할 거
making a
아니야.
change here. Patterson's checked in. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. Rozier comes in for Tatum. Here's Roberson. He kicks to Westbrook. Over Irving. Westbrook
가자.
can't get it to
따라와
go.
따라.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
우빙 우빙 나의 트리플 트리플
And the Celtics lead by 12.
처음
And
해봤어
this is
이씨
how
이게
you
이씨
close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game, or the tide.
두께
can
식구
turn
처음
on you.
해봤어 트리플
Not
더블
here, not tonight.
아,
So it's Boston easily
미쳐버리겠다.
grabbing this one.
이렇게 어려워?
They came in here and took
8분짜리라
their
어려운가?
like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never
Yes.
rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's good.